Hey guys, Seven Ninja. Today I just want to talk about Marvel Avengers and what I think the developers need to do. This isn't really about the game. The game, I think it still has potential. I don't think it will really flop as long as the devs do this one thing. The devs need to communicate more. We're not talking about strictly, oh, here's thank you for pointing out this bug. We're not talking about just that. We're talking about more like when you plan on dropping content. Either A, tell us you're gonna delay it, or drop it. I would rather you drop something if you still plan on dropping something and you're not gonna tell us you're gonna delay it, right? I would rather you drop it and fix the bugs as it comes, or delay it and fix the bugs ahead of time. At least the game breaking bugs. There's a lot of game breaking bugs in this Marvel Avengers game, but if you're going to make content and then you're going to tell us that you're going to drop it at a certain time period, then you need to have it there at that time period. Yeah, the end of October hasn't happened, right? We're not out of October, but we should have seen something before October even started. All right, I'll put it like that. And so, for me, it's more about communicating what's going to happen or doing exactly what you say. I would rather you drop the content. Once again, drop the content and just make sure that all the bugs that are game breaking, such as you can't complete the level because like certain queues haven't happened, right? Anything that's game breaking, I get it, but I would rather you guys drop the content as long as it's playable and it feels like the rest of the game. Fine. You guys can fix the other bugs as it goes. The game-breaking bugs of people losing their progress and stuff, that's the thing that's already in the game. I don't know what's causing that. I'm not saying you guys haven't seen it. But my thing is, just drop the content and whatever it is now, right? Drop it. And then fix whatever is the issues that you have left, such as like any small bugs that you didn't see at first that most of the community can show you, right? Drop it. Just drop it there and let us do it. Or tell us you're going to delay it. Because at the end of the day, if you communicate to us that you got to delay the DLC because it's really buggy, we didn't see some of this stuff before today had happened, before this month had happened, right? We didn't see some of this stuff. I guarantee you, your player base, your community, your consumer is going to be a whole lot happier with you because you said that you had to delay it than they are going to be with you for not saying anything. When you leave someone to hang dry like that, it leaves people up to speculation. Anyone that's an apologist for the game, anyone that is just sticking their neck out for you, is going to want to hate you themselves. Is going to want to drop you themselves. There's a lot of people that are probably sworn off this game strictly because no one, and I mean no one at Crystal Dynamics decided to say anything until a Kotaku interview happened. And my issue with that is, it shouldn't have took Kotaku for you guys to say something. It should have literally been you guys posting on either your Reddit. Sure, you don't actually own this Reddit, but you support it. It should have been either your supported Reddit, your blog post, your Twitter, your Discord. It should have been one of those things, one of those platforms. And it shouldn't have took them. It's kind of weird. It's like, why would it take Kotaku for you guys to say something? You've already lost a lot of consumers. There's no way you don't know the numbers. Why would you say nothing? So, and it boggles me because there's no way Sony likes the idea that this game's flopping so bad. There's no way Sony likes the idea that people want to get refunds this bad. There's no way Sony likes that. But I'm certain that eventually they may end up letting people get refunds on your game because you're not trying to say anything and you're not trying to improve the game. Now, I'm not going to act like I didn't get my $60 worth. I played this game for quite a while. But when you say you're a live service game, I expect more than what's already on the game now. So that's more like, if you're going to go by that term, then focus on it. Number one thing though, focus on your IP. What is your IP? Focus on your genre. You've got Marvel Avengers as your IP. Your genre is an online looter brawler, looter shooter, depending on your character. It's an online RPG. Focus on that. Purely on that. That means if you want to do things where how you can open a door hitting certain switches, focus on the idea that all players need to stand on these switches. Focus on the idea that you're gonna have like rooms where you need a certain type of character. Maybe a hacking character can hack a machine so that it's stunned or stabilized, so that your other team, your bruiser team, can destroy it, or vice versa. Just do something like that. Focus on the idea that this is an online RPG. People will come back to this game. People will love this game if you guys focus on the fact that it's an online RPG / looter. I don't have a problem with it being a looter at all. Not even a little bit. I don't have a problem with the fact that my character is not wearing the different armor pieces I put on. I'm fine with that. I can deal with that. But that's not the problem. The problem is your communication and your desire to not focus on a specific genre at all. There's nothing there. It's clear as day too, considering the Mega Hive exists and the Elite Heroic Hive exists. There's nothing wrong with having that there, but why would I run Elite Heroic Hive if I could just run the Evil Reborn? Why would I run Desert Hive when I could run Evil Reborn on Snowy Tundra? There's no purpose. If I can get guaranteed legendaries on the Snowy Tundra, the Evil Reborn, why would I go for the Desert Hive? What's the purpose? And they all look the same anyway, so why is there a bunch of hives in different locations? Why is that there? Right? Another issue you're going to have is the idea that there's no other guaranteed loot spot area. There's nothing that can grant you a boost or give you a buff for loot, such as like a playlist. So let's say for Destiny's got something like a strike playlist, right? You guys don't have that. You guys have quick play, which says, alright, you can search for anything in the world. We're gonna search for anything in the world, and we're gonna put it on challenge. You got to worry about challenge 1, you got to worry about challenge 2, you got to worry about challenge 3 and challenge 4. And the thing we're really saying though is that you've got too many things to worry about. Instead of, if you're going to do challenges, then you need to have a quick play for the challenges. If you're going to remove the challenges, then put quick play for different modes. If you want to do it a certain way, I'll give you an example. Just do like elite playlist, and it'll have the vaults, the villain sectors, the hives. Do something like that. If you want to do something for priority missions or dailies, right? Just put a whole playlist for dailies. You know, if you want to, if you even want to just call it priority, just focus on that. You can still grind for priority stuff. It's not guaranteed, but you'll still get something. You know, just make a playlist for that. I'm sure you've seen many posts talking about we need playlist. We need more. We need better loot. We need better content. Like, this is something that you guys have seen. But that's more of like a wish list, and I don't want to get too much further into that. The bigger issue, though, is that make sure you communicate. Like I said before, it took you to go into a Kotaku article to say something. It should have been on something that you guys already had up, but you didn't. And I don't know if I want to believe you guys are going to do something. You guys said you're going to drop a blog post that's going to tell, and that's going to be next week, that's going to tell us what's coming next and when it's coming next. The issue with that is that you said that already and it didn't happen, and then you went silent on us. So, like I said, why would I believe that you're even going to drop the blog post? Why would I believe that when you say what you're going to drop on that blog post is going to happen? Because it didn't happen before. So why would I believe you now? That's the thing. You need to get your reputation back. You need to find ways to do that. And If it means that you're gonna have to drop a couple characters early, you don't really have to do the story, right? Going to Wakanda, helping T'Challa in his area, whatever. You don't have to do the story all the time. If it's just a matter of dropping some characters early, then go ahead and do that. If it means you're gonna have to quit working on the secret aim lab and focus more on just like your story mode missions, then do that. But you need to get your reputation back. Like it's bad that anyone has to consider that you guys are lying to us the whole time. It's bad. And maybe it's HR, maybe it's some higher ups that we don't know about. But and I don't blame the community managers. They still have to work with you. So help us like you, pretty much. All right. That's pretty much what I feel like I need to say. Help us to like you. Communicate more to us so we can communicate more to you. Because more or less it's just us talking to you, and you guys got us on mute. Anyway, guys, I want to stop the video here. I feel like I'm going to keep going. There's so many things that I want to say, but I want to get the main part of the video out. I want to say communicate to us. That's pretty much it. And I don't want to go any further on that. Alright, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.